Today I'm going to show you how to do mitered corners, which looks really nice on borders on your quilt whenever you want to join them with this nice mitered corner. It also works for nice little wall hangings, such as this wall hanging made out of the Moon Dancers panel by Diane Knott. So I'm just going to show you on just a little wall hanging project that we can get an idea for how to do it on a larger quilt. All you need is a square or your quilt if you're attaching borders, and you want to cut your borders quite a bit larger than you think that you're going to need. And so I have just 2¼ inch borders here, so that means that they need to be extending at least 2¼ inches over on all the sides, as you can see. That's how I have it here. And then you just want to attach 2 borders at a time. Starting 1/4 inch in from the top edge of your block, you want to put your needle down, and then using your hand wheel, back stitch back a little bit, just being careful not to go too far, and then stitch all the way to the next corner. And you're going to be stopping 1/4 inch from the next edge. Again, use the hand wheel if you feel like you might be getting too close, and then back stitch, starting 1/4 inch in from the top, and then I back stitch carefully. Back stitch at the corner again. Okay. Okay, as you can see, I stopped, leaving a little 1/4 inch remaining on all points. And you'll see why that's important in a minute here. And I just want to press these open. And now I'm ready to add my other borders. And as you can see, these overlap. This is what we want here. And then I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to come right to 1/4 inch from the edge. That way I'm not stitching into this other border here. So you basically want those 2 stitching lines to meet so that it will enclose these when we miter them. Alright, so I'm just going to really carefully back stitch right up to that seam. I want to get it as close as possible without going in to the next border. Stitch along the edge. And again, I'm going to use my hand wheel to carefully approach that other border, and then back stitch. Okay, now I just want to set and press these borders here real quick. And now here comes the tricky part. Actually, it's not that tricky. You'll see it's actually pretty easy once you get a hang of it. Grab a pair of scissors. And what I'm going to do on each of these intersecting points here is I'm going to take a little 1/8 inch snip into where these corners intersect. Make sure everything's flat, and then just take that little 1/8 inch snip. Once you have all 4 corners clipped, take the first clip in your right hand with your thumb and index finger, and the other clip with your left hand with your thumb and index finger. Join them together. Hold it in your right hand, fold it in half, and as you can see, you want to line up your borders together, and you have a nice fold here, which is going to allow you to
Draw a line to sew on to complete your mitered corner. Lay your ruler down and draw a line from that folded edge to your clipped corners, and this is now going to be your sewing line.
You want to sew right along your line. And careful to stay right on the line. And then as you approach the corner, you just want to meet up, just barely meet up with that seam there. You don't want to sew through the block, so just get very close without touching. And then cut off the excess fabric. Finished my last mitered corner here, and I'm pressing it out. And as you can see, I have a nice little wall hanging project here, or it could even be a little table runner to place a holiday candle on. Either way, nice, fun, quick and easy project to do, or a nice touch to add to any quilt where you want to have mitered borders.